11 is a pretty involved chapter. There's a lot going on here, and because it has to do with risks and the identification and then how you're going to handle that. So what I've chosen to do, instead of going through all the elements, which I know you can read, I'm just going to briefly go over the summary for the chapter, which has a good overview of what the important points that are out there and that have been made and that you need to understand. So number one, all projects have some risk. It's inherent. Going over budget, over time, time to market, and the more complex and the more valuable the project, the more the risks need to be understood. Risk planning should use an appropriate level of detail for major projects or major risks. If it's a $100 risk, it's different than a $1 million risk. Risk planning begins with an understanding of project success. What constitutes success? What says we've arrived? And usually those things involve meeting the desires and needs spelled out in the contract. Stakeholders are happy. The end state or the end desire has been attained. Risk management is part of the overall project management plan. Risk identification includes gathering information on potential risks. Identified risks are documented in a risk register. Identified risks are analyzed. Risk response planning involves determining risk response to each major risk. And that would involve things such as contingency planning. Plan B is another way to say it. Risk response strategies include avoid, transfer, mitigate, accept, research, exploit, share, and enhance. So there's a variety of ways and tools that's presented in this chapter to pursue risk analysis, risk identification, risk analysis, and risk mitigation in that order. So read this carefully. It's a really important chapter and can help you in a lot of different ways.